Every Pokemon trainer has a rival, someone who pushes them to be better, to strive for greatness. For Ash Ketchum, that rival was none other than Gary Oak, a boy who had always been one step ahead, a name that would become synonymous with every challenge, every goal, and every victory Ash sought. Since their days in Pallet Town, Ash and Gary were destined to clash. Their rivalry began before either of them ever touched a Pokeball, back in the quiet days of Pallet Town, where they competed in everything from races to trivial games. As they grew, their rivalry intensified, fueled by their dreams of becoming Pokemon masters. But while Ash's journey was filled with determination and hard work, Gary seemed to breeze through every challenge, always a step ahead of Ash, and always quick to remind him of that. Gary's path was different, polished, confident, and always in the limelight. He didn't just want to win, he wanted everyone to know he was winning. But for Ash, the journey was about more than just victory. It was about discovery, friendship, and learning. Their paths may have been different, but both were driven by a common dream. A dream that would bring them to the Johto League for one last decisive showdown. The Johto League Silver Conference wasn't just another tournament. It was a culmination, the final proving ground, where Ash and Gary would test everything they had learned. The stadium was alive with anticipation. For the fans, this was a match that they had dreamed of witnessing. Two trainers raised in the same town, but forged in different fires, now ready to decide who was truly the best. Ash's friends watched from the stands, Pikachu cheering at his side, while Gary's fans waited with bated breath, confident in their hero's abilities. This wasn't just a battle between two trainers, it was a clash of ideologies, a meeting of two worlds. Ash, the underdog, fighting for every ounce of his dream, and Gary, the prodigy, gifted and confident. For them, this was more than a match. It was destiny. With everything on the line, both trainers knew that this was their moment. As they took their positions on the battlefield, memories of every past encounter, every challenge and taunt filled their minds. This was the end of an era, and neither would walk away unchanged. Gary made his first move with Nidoqueen, a formidable powerhouse that represented his strategic approach and well-rounded team. Ash responded with Tauros, a Pokemon that, like him, was driven by pure spirit and unyielding determination. With each trainer's choice, their contrasting styles became clear. Gary's calculated approach versus Ash's heart-driven tactic. The battle began with intensity. Nidoqueen launching a powerful body slam that sent shockwaves to the ground. Tauros, ever resilient, dodged and countered with an impressive double-edged attack, showing the raw strength that Ash had instilled in his team. With every move, both trainers revealed the depth of their understanding and the strength of their bond with their Pokemon. For Gary, this wasn't just a match, it was an opportunity to prove his superiority once and for all. And for Ash, it was a chance to show that heart and friendship were just as powerful as strategy. Each move was calculated, each attack a test of skill, as the two rivals showcased their styles, strength, and the values they held dear. As the battle wore on, both trainers switched Pokemon, adapting their strategies to gain the upper hand. Ash called out Heracross, a testament to his belief in training every Pokemon to its fullest potential, while Gary countered with Magmar, whose flames symbolized his confidence and pride. The clash was fierce, Magmar's flames scorching the battlefield as Heracross pushed forward, its sheer willpower refusing to yield. Each Pokemon fought with everything they had, embodying their trainer's spirit and determination. For Ash, Heracross was more than just a strong fighter. It was proof of his commitment to his Pokemon, his willingness to believe in them no matter the odds. As Heracross pushed through the flames, Ash's encouragement echoed across the stadium, his unwavering belief giving it the strength to hold its own. For Gary, this display of loyalty and resilience was a reminder of what separated them. He realized that Ash's strength wasn't just in his Pokemon, it was in the bond he shared with them, a bond that was unbreakable. The crowd roared as Ash and Gary called out their strongest Pokemon. For Ash, it was Charizard, a partner whose journey with him had been filled with challenges, growth, and transformation. For Gary, it was Blastoise, his first Pokemon, and a symbol of his legacy. It was more than just a battle. It was the culmination of years of rivalry, of lessons learned, and obstacles overcome. Charizard and Blastoise locked eyes, each recognizing the strength of the other. They weren't just fighting for their trainers, they were fighting for themselves, for the journey that had brought them here, and for the bond they shared with their trainers. With a roar, Charizard unleashed unleashed a powerful flamethrower, its flames bright against the stadium lights, with Blastoise countering with a torrent of water that surged across the field. For Ash and Gary, this moment was a reminder of everything they had been through, from their first days as trainers to this final battle. They had both come so far, each victory, each loss, shaping them into the trainers they had become. This was the ultimate test, a battle between two Pokemon who knew their trainers' dreams and fought with everything they had to make those dreams a reality. The battle had reached its peak. Both Charizard and Blastoise were exhausted, their bodies worn and bruised from the relentless clash, but neither would give in, driven by the will of their trainers and their own desire to prove themselves. With one final roar, Charizard unleashed a powerful seismic toss, lifting Blastoise in the air, while Blastoise prepared its Hydro Pump, determined to end the battle. In a breathtaking moment, both Pokemon unleashed their final moves, colliding with a force that shook the stadium. As the dust settled, the crowd held its breath, waiting for the outcome, and when it became clear that Charizard had emerged victorious, the stadium erupted in cheers, recognizing the strength and the heart of both trainers. For Ash, this victory wasn't just a win, it was the culmination of years of struggle, growth, and determination. And for Gary, the loss was a reminder of the strength that came from believing in one's Pokemon, a strength he had seen in Ash from the beginning. As they shook hands, both knew that this battle was more than just a rivalry. It was a journey that had defined them both. With the battle over, Ash and Gary parted ways, both forever changed by their rivalry. For Ash, it was a step closer to his dream of becoming a Pokemon master, a testament to his growth and resilience. And for Gary, it was a chance to pursue a new path, one where he could forge his own legacy, free from the shadow of competition. Ash and Gary's battle at the Johto League was more than just a showdown. It was the end of an era, a final chapter in a story that began in Pallet Town and grew into a friendship forged through rivalry, respect, and shared dreams. Their journey was far from over, but this battle had given them both the courage and strength to pursue the path that awaited them. The rivalry between Ash and Gary may have started with competition, but it grew into something far greater. It became a journey of growth, of understanding, and of friendship, reminding us that sometimes our greatest rivals can also be our greatest allies. This was the battle that defined them both, and the memories of their journey will last a lifetime. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Pokemon's most legendary showdown, subscribe for more explorations of anime's greatest rivalries and battles. Let us know in the comments, which Pokemon rivalry do you think stands the test of time? Until next time, remember, true strength comes not from victory, but from the journey itself. See me tuber out. Peace.